Welcome back to GraveWatchers, everybody. I have missed this place. It has been months since I have logged on, and you know what really got me back? I miss Minecraft. I know that probably sounds weird. I play this game so often. I literally upload twice a week, but I miss playing the game that feels like the game. I've been doing so much modded and lore and quest doing. I miss just hanging out in a world and building again. And yeah, clearly I need to work on some of my building skills. Also, why am I at 2 hearts? What happened? But there's something so beautiful about just being allowed to run around in the game. I forgot someone put a smiley face on my slime farm. But I just I just love this place for some reason. I love the simplicity of it. And I was hanging out on a creative building world I work on. If you watch my video essay series, it's that world. And I was just live streaming over there, and I was walking through some of the builds, and I realized how much I love hallways. That sounds absolutely crazy, right? Like me, the person who refuses walls and roofs and anything that would create a hallway. But I was like, oh no, I need it. But I don't know where we're gonna do that here, because this base planet is all about being one with nature, being open, and then the corruption of some sort of dead god's rib coming out of the ground. Like, that's not hallway material. But over here, in the mountains that we said we were gonna go to, and that weird building that I am still confused about, what if we build a second base? Oh, to be a chaos in the mountains, to be one with nature, and to cause problems on purpose. Yeah, I need a house. But first things first, I think we might need to go on a mining spree, because I don't have the resources. I have done it! I've mined so much, and I've collected so many things, and now I overlook the place I said I was gonna put the building. I don't want to put it there. I don't know. There's something about the idea of having a building up here that is so visible from the rest of the base, and it, like, doesn't fit with the rest of the base. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, we could put it over here and, like, maybe build it into the side or, like, have some fun down in the canyon, but I don't want it visible from the base. I don't know why, but I was sleeping on the idea, and I'm like, can't do it. Can't do it, man. All right, the foundation, we might use deep slate. I'm really liking deep slate, and it looks cool. We have a ton of skulk back at the base, but when I use skulk in any large amount, it reads so Carnival Sideshow. You know, let's build inside out. Let's make the hallways first. Let's do the floor plan. So the hallways should be 3 wide, and then the walls can come up on the sides here. So there we go. Look at us. We building. And then I want turns. I don't want this to make any sense, but I want it to feel like me, which means, yeah, not straight aloud. Okay, and then we do that, and then this could be its own separate room over here. We build this up like it's a doorway. And this can also shoot off into a room somewhere. And okay, that's nice and easy. And then, should we have like a grand hall? Or maybe it can go off. Ooh, it should go off into a tower over here. This might be a bit bigger than I'm expecting. But it would look cute, and that's what matters. And then there should also be something over here. So if this goes out into a room, then it can go out like this. There we go. And then it's not going to be the biggest room in the world, but it is going to be, I'm already out of deep slate. Well, shoot. Easy fix, I brought a shulker box. Like, this isn't very big, but we gotta plan things out before we make big decisions. And then there's probably gonna be like a staircase here or something, and that will lead us up to the tower. And then that could be the tower from there. And then down here we can go into like a main room, or should down here be the main room? Let's see, let's see. From here, I mean, there's plenty of space, really. I just want hallways. We can make some hallways. Though, we're out of hallway material. From here, we can go down a step or two. You know, enjoy life a little bit. And then I think here will be a big room. And by big room, I don't mean that big. I feel like most of my builds end up being just like large halls without much proper interior. So I think actually limiting the space will help us a lot in trying to just get that feeling of coziness. Now, how does this look as a layout? It is certainly a look. Maybe we can have a couple more twisting hallways, but where should they go? Should the tower lead somewhere? Like into here, and it could be a bigger tower, and there's a donkey on this hill. And then from there, we have one tower, and then we can have like another weird hallway that like turns and then goes around. And then I think to keep it fun, we have corners. We make life difficult for ourselves when we have to build the exterior, but we want this to feel cozy and lived in, and like a life can be held here. Maybe not a functionally practical life, but not something we've been able to tell as a story so far. That donkey is throwing me off every time I look up at it. Now, how does this building work functionally? I don't know, but I like the feeling that we're getting so far. I like this windiness, this almost, I won't say school-like setup, but have you ever been in a school that clearly has just been like, people keep adding onto it along the side of like, we get more students, we need more building, we get more students, we need more building. That's what this is kind of feeling like. Is there a sense and logic to it? Not particularly, but who said it needed one? There we go. And this can be one of our bigger platforms. And call me crazy, but what if we make this a glass floor? I don't know what it would go down into, why it would need to be glass, but we are not worried about the reasoning right now. There is no logic, only chaos. All right, let's take one last shot before I start putting up walls. I feel like something does need to go here, but that could be like a front door courtyard or maybe even a garden. I did end up getting a lot of coral while I was out. I don't know. I could do something with it, but I'm worried like if I put water down, it's just gonna freeze. And for the walls, we have to go dark oak and spruce. That's such a classic combination for this type of area. Like, it's perfect! I don't know how my shaders would look with it, though, because it is... Woo, I don't dislike it. That might be a little too dark, though. Let's see how these guys do it. It looks like dark oak with spruce accents and copper roof. I mean, that looks really good. I do really like that. And we might steal it. We might steal it. We can splice in some other types of wood, or maybe like vary where the wood sits and how it sits, but for now I think this is a good decision. Especially because apparently we still have that many chop block mod. Because they took it away! They took it away for the ores, because apparently it wasn't working on whatever it's called, like fortune. And I'm like, but it's so easy. It makes life so easy. It also is really nice not having to worry about, like, actually how well this looks, because I'm not gonna live here. I get to apply my it is what it is mentality from worlds where I don't stick around very long to this. It's like, well, I'm not sticking around here very long. I'm gonna be on the other side of the mountain where the sun sets. There we go. There we go. And then let's, like, just in case this, to see how it feels. How is our, like, little library doing? Library? I guess this is gonna be a library. And, I mean, I love that view. There's definitely gonna be a window here, but other conversation. And, yeah, just this little feeling alone already is giving me the we're in a house. It's been so long! I have a house! Oh, it's snowing. I guess that means we just gotta cover our roof. Oh no, we have a reason to have a ceiling now. This is so weird for me. I feel like because this shares a corner, the wall over here has to be bigger. I mean, once we put the slabs down, I don't think anyone would notice, but I would notice. I would know. At some point, I should also consider things like windows and doors, but for now, look, we have floor and outline, and you know, that's usually what I end up with. How does it feel? How does it look? What is the vibes like? I don't know, but I love it. I have missed hallways, and you know what? I think doing a 2-block hallway going up here was the right decision, because 3s is just a little too big. Maybe once I poke windows in, that will change, but this is perfect. And we're gonna have a big window here. A nice, big, open view of the sky, because look at our beautiful land and our unfortunate neighbor. I love it. I love it. We'll get ourselves a ton of bookshelves and cover this area with knowledge and glory. But I think we need to figure out where to put a door first. Silly, but important, I'm aware. Yeah, that could be our doorway. We'll figure the details out later, but for now, I think this is really cute. Now, I really do want to get more work done on this building. Put a roof on it, cover the inside in glorious bookshelves and lecterns and whatever else we can stuff in there to make it feel like a library. But unfortunately, my time to work on today's video is over. I literally have to start rendering this immediately, and I haven't finished editing it yet. I know that's become a trend for me recently, but hey, we're running low on summertime, and I've been trying to enjoy what I can while I can. Because they don't kid about working in a school. It is rough, and you take every summer you can get. So unfortunately, this is where we're gonna have to leave it. I'll be back. I'll be working on my own stuff and decorating this place, but for now, it feels good. It feels really good. I'll see you guys next time. Who knows what world I'll be in, but I'll be somewhere, and I'll see you then. Bye!